So hello guys, and thank you for joining me today. Yay! I know it's been too long. The last video I released was last week. Far too long, far too long. So, here we have, firstly, Terraria. I think that's how you pronounce it, Terraria, or Terraria, or I don't know. But it's a brilliant game. It's similar to Minecraft, if you've played that. I'm sure you have. You must have. It's basically like open world crafting type survival game. That was a really good description, wasn't it? It's really, really good, and I thought I would use this as the background for my update, which is the primary reason I'm making this video. So this is an update on what is happening for the next couple of weeks. / months. If I can be bothered. Sorry, when I get time. Yeah, that sounds better. So, the first point that I want to make today is the fact that I am going to make a video on my top 10 favourite point-and-click adventure games of all time. And it's a video I've always wanted to make, and now I am going to, because I have to. Well, I feel I have to, else I will never get around to doing it. So it's something that is going to take some time, because it's very difficult to narrow it down, especially when you have more than 10 of, well, there are definitely more than 10 point-and-click adventure games that I have that really should be on the list, but I'm going to have to narrow down. So that will be very, very interesting. And I've started the list, but I'm still trying to. I'm not happy with it. There are other games that I will. Yeah, I'll think about it and I'll update you when that's released. So, on the second point I have today. Do you like my Switch? Brilliant, isn't it? Yay! Oh, this is my trap, by the way. These like faces, they spit out darts, and anyone who's not a player who steps on these buttons here will get destroyed. But anyway, the second point I want to make today is that I'm going to do the reviews that I've been intending to do, I've been meaning to do for quite some time, regarding Wadget Eye Games. Remember, I said I was going to do their entire library if possible, and that includes the Blackwell series, which goes without saying, Gemini Rue, what else? Resonance, Aaron Robinson's other games. I might redo Emerald City Confidential. We already have the review Nuri and I did a few years ago, but we might update that. And I'm thinking about doing Aaron's other games like Spooks and Little Girl in Underland as well. Spooks was a tremendous game. I really, really enjoyed that. The art direction especially was amazing, and I'm not just saying that, guys, it was amazing. I distinctly remember the style, and you have to remember it was during a time when point-and-click indie games were not as prolific as they are now. So that's going to be a game that I will be very interested in covering. What else? Oh yes, I was going to buy Grand Theft Auto. Do you know what? Let's go and explore. I'll just activate my pets. These are my spiders. Hello, say hello. The Black Widows, and I don't go anywhere without them because they defend me, because they're invincible and I'm not. So yeah, I was going to buy Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto was supposed to be released at the end of this month, and sadly, though unsurprisingly, it's been delayed yet again. Even though I have the game on console, I want to get it on PC because of the modding potential. Again, which goes without saying. And so I had allocated some funds, towards that. But what with the change of circumstance, I've now decided to buy Dying Light instead. Yay! Getting a lot of lag here, I do apologise for that. But yeah, I'm buying Dying Light. I'm not sure whether or not I will have any significant footage or playthroughs or anything with regards to that particular game, though I will probably use some footage from that game for my next update. Yay! And lastly, I have another point to make. I have an upcoming review of a game that's yet to be released. It's released either next week or the week after. And that is, I don't want to mention its name, I don't want to give it away, but it's supposed to revolutionize storytelling. Yes. Whoever heard that before? I'll take that with a pinch of salt, to be honest, but it will be interesting to cover that particular game, and I think it's perfect for this channel. So, yeah, quite a few games to cover, so it's probably a good thing that Grand Theft Auto is being delayed, because there are a number of other games that are going to be released in the next couple of weeks that I will be getting, including Resident Evil HD, the remake that was based on the original GameCube version, which I'm looking forward to as well. Yes! So let's just go through the points again. Hello! Look at him. So, yeah, the first point is I will be creating my top 10 point-and-click adventure games of all time. Secondly, I'll be covering the reviews for the Wadget Eye games, the whole library. Oh, also, now that I'm talking about that, I remember the fact that with the Shiva, you have to remember that when Wadget Eye first started releasing their games commercially, they were not immediately available on Steam, and they were sold by a company called Primus or something, Pluris or something like that. And so I bought my games from there as soon as they were released, and it was only later on that they were brought onto Steam. And so I still have access to the original files, but I was looking because I was anticipating doing the review for the Shiva, and I looked at the new screenshots on Steam, and I saw that the graphics were updated, and I thought to myself, well, that's a bit weird. The graphics look slightly better than when I remembered them, and I looked into it, and apparently in late 2013 Dave Gilbert re-released the Shiva, or the Shiva, with updated graphics, which I never even knew about. So I know, pretty embarrassing. Do apologise, Dave, for that. So, but it's perfect for, perfect timing, because I will be covering the new version as opposed to the older version, which I've yet to get on Steam. I'll buy it this weekend anyway. So yeah, the Wadget Eye games. The third point being that I have another review of an unannounced game, well, as yet to be released game. I was going to give away the publisher, but I don't want to give too much away. So that's coming up, and also some footage of Dying Light, yay! Which it was originally on my wish list because I've got Dead Island and Dead Island Epidemic as well, and it looks very, very similar to that. In fact, it's made by the same people. But it was either get that or Grand Theft Auto, because there was no way, there's no chance in hell that I was going to be able to allocate time to both. But as I said before, it's a good thing. Well, it's not a good thing, but Grand Theft Auto is being delayed, and it's given me the opportunity to actually play that game. So I don't want this video to go on for too long, and I think I've covered everything else. I'm not sure if I'll cover Terraria in any significant detail, but please feel free to comment below on suggestions or ideas as to what type of games you would like me to cover, or what reviews you would like me to do. I remember my last channel, some guy sent me a message asking me to, he actually bought me as well a copy of, oh goodness me, I've forgotten the name. It's a LucasArts legendary game. He actually bought me a copy to review, and yeah. So I'm not telling you to buy me a game or anything like that. No, please don't. But just I'm open to any suggestions about the games you would like me to cover. Remember, this channel's primarily for you guys. And that's it. So thank you very much. This is me, Tatsu, and I'm just about to sign off. And yeah, I'll see you later. So thank you very much. Goodbye.